you guys to bring us into the portal.
Thank you so much, Eterna. And let's see here, first game of the lower brackets. Yoodo Red Giants, Falcon Apbren. Who will strike first in the best of 5?
A lot of respect from the potential threat from YRG. We have 4 players actually starting on that purple buff for Kaltizi, and that is also because they want to make things faster for them. They want the effectivity on this Nolan to be effective as early as possible. So looking at the emblems, okay, so it's more in burst. We have a Warcry from the Hayabusa. Expect more pokes as early as possible from YRG. Ooh, a lot of intensity at the bottom lane as early as now.
Yeah, early aggression towards the EXP laners, and that's a spell already wasted as well for Cram, right? Before the turtle. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, imagine, right? Glue and Vexana, that combination itself during a 5v5 fight. It's already so nasty if you're Glum top.
The zoning potential that they can bring against YRG. So now we could probably see that for YRG, they're just taking things slow. I mean, again, the previous game that they had, they just waited Falcon's Apbren to commit errors. So it's a nice adjustment actually for YRG that they are also focusing on the EXP lane. This is going to be crucial because this is also where the turtle will spawn in 20 seconds now.
Both teams here, no first blood just yet. There is no Yoodo Red Giants invading early in the jungles of Falcon's Apbren. They have toned that game down, seems like. And, well, for the marksman, for the most part, laning-wise, right? Moskov going up against Roger. Yeah, it's technically a skill matchup. It's just a matter of clear, but Super Marco has the better trade for now. Let's see here for the first shuttle, who has that advantage.
Yeah, more on the pokes probably in this turtle objective. And we could see Cram, by the way, on that tough boot. So expect that he will be up front against Falcon's Apbren. And we haven't seen Sekai's yet, although there's going to be a setup play.
Oh, onward, connecting on towards Cram. Cram, no flicker, trying to survive penalty zone defensively, but Flap will be the first one to fall. Sekai's too quick with it. And there you go. SRG, they are a man advantage. FCAP, do they really want to contest? Oh, Retribution will not go as Kaltizi secures the newt.
Okay, that was a nice play from Yoodo Red Giants, but the positioning of Falcon's Apbren was so on point that it was a lot easier for them to take that turtle. And after taking the turtle, they get the purple buff of Sekai's. So we see now the continuity of rotation against YRG.
And that's the thing, Kaltizi took the turtle without the Retribution as well.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so they are confident in invading that purple because Kaltizi still has that Retribution. So that's a win for FCAP, right? Without Retri, turtle take.
Yeah, definitely. That's why they are on the lead, 598 on this game. And for Cram, I think it's going to be War Axe as the first item. So expect later on that there will be changes on how YRG will play against Falcon's Apbren because they are more on heavy setups. Now for Flap, easy to play is going to be zoning out some of the players. So I think this is the second time that there is a zone at the bottom lane.
Oh, it's 2v1. Cram spent the flicker as well. The split was used. Yo, will he spot this one out? Oh, Cram dodges, jukes, and View even spent the Eternal God Cram now. It was used yesterday. Say hello to Cram.
I mean, Cram has been using Terizla very well in all competitions that he played, and he's already mastered the HPs, that Brave Smite on this Terizla. So expect later on, there's going to be a team fight at the top lane.
Yep, Super Marco terrified here. Ogwen covering the peel. Super Marco spent to use his Purify. Kaltizi looking to assassinate the back lines, but it will be Yooms, the one to fall, and that will be all. The disengage from the side of Yoodo Red Giants.
It's really nice to see Falcon's Apbren trying to kite against Stormy at that time because there are other players that could be targeted here for Kaltizi, but he knows that there's someone that is very squishy at that moment. But yeah, another steal, right? Oh, okay, Sekai's was able to secure that one. But yeah, it's more of the targeting now of Falcon's Apbren that is really effective for them. And we see now another turtle, might be another bloody team fight for both of our teams. Expect that there might be some changes on how Cram will position himself. Probably not too close with his teammates, but yep, it's still Falcon Apbren on the lead for this game.
Yeah, Sakai's a level below on this throw take. Careful here, set up. Oh, Eternal Guard spent on towards Ogwen though. So he is able to tank that out. And now FCAP, they're trying to reposition. They're trying to deal with the Eternal's Guard's Lord first. And then perhaps taking the turtle. They're quite confident now. Kaltizi level 9, Sakai's level 8 as well. Flaptizi zoning. They're taking it very, very slow here on this turtle take.
By the way, at that time, Stormy already used up his flicker. There was a threat from Ogwen, but yeah, it was a good take for them. You could see Yums stretching, trying to zone out some of the players of Falcon Apbren. And this is probably one of the longest turtle take that we might see. Could pass as a Lord Dance for both our teams, but yeah, Falcon Apbren just waiting for the perfect time to set up a play. We could see a split here for Flaptizi.
Yeah, Crown mounted. The damage though, oh, you jumped in! And the damage will be enough to take Ogwen down. Cram will be the trade. It's a 1-for-1, but take a look at the turtle. It will be all Falcon's Apbren. Kaltizi doing a great job in zoning as well.
Yeah, that's true, I agree. We can see Flaptizi everywhere in this map. And at the bottom, Sakai was actually forced to use that shadow kill just to escape the threat from Falcon's Apbren. So things are looking good for Falcon's Apbren. They just need to convert turret takes against YRG just to limit the resources of YRG. So they're able to destroy this turret at the bottom lane. But looking at the items actually for this one, or even the gold, I think it's still pretty decent for Innocent's lane.
And Super Marco and Innocent, they have yet to technically give an impact, right? Still 0-0 stat-wise. Super Marco, Corrosion, and DHS. Roger, though, he is going towards a sustainable direction. Thunderbelt built first.
Thunderbelt and the Sky Piercer. So it's a mixture of saving myself from the imminent threat from Falcon Apbren, and at the same time, I could give more damage for my team. So it's more the giving space for YRG on his game. Kaltizi now has the Blade of Heptasis, so expect that pokes are going to be very harmful against YRG as we see Cram take it down in the middle lane. So things are still looking good now for Falcon's Apbren.
Falcon's Apbren, things are looking very, very stable. They want the structure top lane. They have taken down the bot side of that structure. And, well, Yoodo Giants here, still no answers towards that, but they will claim their first structure here for Yoodo Giants.
It's a nice cross-map play from Yoodo Giants, but for Falcon Apbren, they have the opportunity to take this turret at the middle lane. Kaltizi will get a kill, by the way, against Yums. But Yoodo Giants is able to defend that turret in the middle lane. Now we have the Lord. I really like a Fuse itemization, by the way, with the glowing wand. It's as if you use that fear skill against Cram or any poke against him, the sustain isn't going to be there. So Falcon Apbren, they are grouping up against YRG and waiting for the perfect timing to get any player from YRG.
Yeah, definitely more patient this time around, right? Falcons Apbren, it seems like they have learned from their mistake being too overzealous, being too complacent, but let's see, right? Yoodo Giants, they still have some counterplay with, of course, Innocent now being more active, potentially, right? With the items now already towards Endless Battle, so expect more damage from this Roger.
Yeah, that's true. And for Yums, I think he's building up for that, probably the Dominance Ice later on, but there's going to be a misplay for Falcons Apbren. So we've seen flickers being used even for Cram at the time, so this might be a strong one. Oh!
You pinched! Shadow kill and Cram secures the kill on towards Fuel. Now let's see, it's a 5v4! Yums with the catch of his life. And that might be it. That might be enough to pull Falcons Apbren on the retreat button. And take a look at that. Yoodo Giants, they are on the Lord right now. Flaptizi
I think it's going to be hard for Falcon's Apbren to try for a contest because Caldeezy isn't part of the team fight.
See, electric battle. Who gets it? It will fall to the hands of Sakai's. Yoodo Red Giants take the first lord in this game.
And as easy as that, Yoodo Red Giants take an objective for Falcon's Apbren. I think they opted not to go for a team fight because Caldeezy was on the top lane, clearing some minions and flowing that. So for YRG, it was a nice decision for them. They saw that opportunity to take down few at the time. They took it and they won the team fight. But yeah, another team fight, I think, out of middle lane.
Oh, Super Marco with the free hits. But now Sakai fights assassination. It's a 1-for-1. Well, 1-for-0 even, right? Yoodo Red Giants getting that window. 2 members from Falcon's Apbren now taken down.
That is YRG with master play against Falcon's Apbren. It was Mlbb and Super Marco that it got. And it's really a nice thing because the farming is continuous for Innocent. He's still at 0 deaths for this game, so I kind of feel like for Falcon's Apbren, it's that time of the day again wherein they're a bit crumbling on what they want to do against the YRG because they were on the lead like seconds ago around 2000, but because of the team fight that YRG did, it's as if they are somehow disoriented against YRG, and because of that, the map control is really now on YRG's side.
Yeah, I mean, it was based on that one play, right? Sakai's finding that window, finding Super Marco, getting that important kill, and now map control is all for Yoodo Red Giants. Even Lord Advantage almost at a 10K point mark. It's 8,000. So yeah, Falcon's Apbren, they're hesitating now. They are more cautious.
Yeah, that's true. We could see that even on the aggression, it slowed down a bit against YRG. Now, looking at the items, we have the Blade of Despair already for Sakai's. So I think Super Marco needs to build that Wind of Nature as early as now. So there is no threat from Sakai's, and even on the other items that could counter out the lineup of Falcon's Apbren, they already have the glowing one, but they also need an added lifesteal counter hero or counter item. Could be Dominance Eyes for Yumes, but I think he's going for the Athena Shield, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be one long lore dance for both YRG and Falcon's Apbren.
And now Yoodo Red Giants, they have the economy. Sure, it's just 1,000. It can swing towards FCAP's side, but it shows that it's an even game. 12 minutes in here, we're passing that mid game, we're entering that late game, right? So let's see here, Falcon's Apbren, what adjustments will they bring here? Super Marco has that item has hit that power spike, right? That Holy Trinity, now even Wind of Nature. So the question is, when is he going to be active?
They could set up a play here for Super Marco to activate that marksman prowess that he has. But yeah, look at those pokes from Sakai. So that pokes would probably mean a lot against Falcon's Apbren because it could deal massive damage against the other players, but we could see a setup play here at the Lord Pit.
Yep, Crap already spent his flicker in the backside though. It's Few taking all the shadow kills, and that is Guys again assassinating the mid laner. Now in the backside, it is going to be Stormy being targeted. Super Marco taking the kill, and in the backside, Innocent and Sakai's a 2-on-1. Ogwen takes the hit. Super Marco with a victor spent as well. He's looking for the kill. Innocent. Oh, but it seems like the split was just in time. Now immobilized damage is there. Will it be enough to take him down though? Will it be enough? Mlbb with the mount will not be able to take Innocent down.
What a fast play from both of our teams, but I really like how Innocent used that Roger. It was almost close on taking down Super Marco, but I saw that Super Marco used the Wind of Nature. After that, he shifted his attention against Mlbb. It was a 3 versus 2, right?
Yeah.
Between those remaining players. But at the end of the team fight, there was no added casualty for both of the teams. It's gonna be a long lord fight again, but yup, take note that Super Marco's Wind of Nature has been used already, so probably he's gonna be the target for Sakai's. And knowing that there's a threat from Sakai's, I think Few needs to build that Winter Crown as early as now.
Okay, let's see. Will that be the decision? Mlbb now mounting Cram again. Pulls him back. Damage is still able to be tanked. Kalti's in the backside receives the shadow. Oh, kill! Oh, the Earth Shatter was just in time, and that will be enough to take Sakai's down. Kaltizi finding the shutdown. That's a green light, and Super Marco joining the Lord as well without retribution. 80%, 90% F-Caps Lord.
That is a very nice anticipation from Ogun's skill. He knew that Sekais will be out of the shadow anytime soon. That's why he plays this skill right there. As to why Falcon's Apbren are going to secure this Lord. And we see items now for F-Cap. We have the Immortality for Ogun and Eve, the Blade of Despair for Kaltizi. So as they continue this aggression against Yoodo Red Giants, or as long as they're able to anticipate as to where Sekais will go, there's a high chance that they win a game against Yoodo Red Giants.
Oh my god, Falcon's Apbren off of that one play from Ogwen. That timing on that cloud control. Sakai's caught shutdown points as well. There's a bounty on his name, and now Falcon's Apbren.
Oh, wow.
Different story when it was 12 minutes in. 16 minutes in, they're in the lead.
Yeah, a lot of juggle there. But for the economics now, Falcon's Apbren dictating the game. That is also because they have the control in the map. We have the Lord marching in at the bottom lane. Could be a setup play at the middle, but they're just forcing this inhibitor turn into middle lane to be destroyed. Yoodo Red Giants trying their best to defend this one out. We have Innocent on the Malefic Roar. Earlier, the damage was there. How much more that he has that physical penetration against the players of F-Cap.
And technically they're ready to fight, right? Oh, there you go. Split by Flapteezy. It's a green light. Mid-turret, though, will be the main priority, and that is that F-Cap are saying, we got your mid, let's go back.
A lot of discipline there for Falcon's Apbren, even with YRG's defense, right? So right now for YRG, I think they're a bit struggling. If in case Flapteezy goes for the split, they are a bit disoriented on how they will do a play against him. Are we gonna take down Flapteezy first, or are we gonna set up a play with the other players of Falcon's Apbren? Now, Super Marco has the Rose Gold meter. So later on, if ever there's gonna be a threat from Yoodo Red Giants, there's an added layer of defense. So I didn't expect that this is already 17 minutes and the score is just 9-7.
Yeah.
I thought it's a high killing score game.
I mean, it's action-packed, right? There were clashes, there were skirmishes, there were big team fights as well. Yeah, I'm quite surprised we haven't hit the double-digit mark on that kill points for one of the teams. But yay, let's talk about Super Marco. Already full items.
Wow.
He is online, but he has only one kill, so it's just a matter of positioning, right? He needs that timing. He needs better position, I suppose.
Oh wow, look at the items. I think it applies for both marksmen.
Yeah.
It's also full item for Innocent. It's that equilibrium in the game again. It's more about setup plays now, who has the immortality. And speaking of immortalities, the frontliners here for both Yoodo Red Giants and Falcon's Apbren has their own piece. So as long as there is a forceful usage of the resource, that team will win the team fight. So we can see bursts now even from Few and the rest of the players of Falcon's Apbren.
And it's a deja vu low-key, right, with the Moscow play, but the conceal now. F-Cap is just wise. No, they will pull back. They saw no angle to really commit on towards that fight.
And at that moment, even two players of Falcon's Apbren, by the way, bought Winter Crowns. So we have Kyle TZ and Few. These are more on the squishy side of Falcon's Apbren, more on the safety. But there's going to be a setup play, I think, from Yooms.
I don't know if this is wise. Yoodo Red Giants, let's see. Yeah, Yooms now low. He needs to recall Falcon's Apbren. They know that. They want to re-engage Falcon's Apbren. Flaps easy now. Trying to mount one member, but Grab jumps in with a penalty zone. And now it's an all-out war. Few being falling first. Now take a look at Yoodo Red Giants. Ogwen receiving a lot of damage, will not survive as Ram finds the double.
That was a nice counterplay by Yoodo Red Giants. All along I thought there's gonna be a split from Flapteezy, but it took him so long to zone out any player from Yoodo Red Giants. If I'm not mistaken, it was Sekai's that was his target, but because of the formation of Yoodo Red Giants, they were able to win a team fight against Falcon Apbren. This is the perfect time for them to secure a kill against Calteasy or maybe take the Lord.
Let's see though, Flapteasy now mounting Cram. He is quite low though, Calteasy looking for an angle to perhaps assassinate Cram. Oh, Super Marco jumps in with a Wind of Nature and Innocent will fall. Sakai loses immortality. Super Marco terrified. Wind of Nature and immortality will be taken out and Super Marco will fall. Cram now, the next target on the hit list is a 2-for-1 in favor of Falcon's Apbren.
What a series of events for both of our teams. Super Marco just jumped there with the Spear of Destruction, but the trajectory of YRG was, let's defend Sekai's. He is the most crucial player now. He is needed on this Lord take. He is needed for that retribution. But for Falcon's Apbren, I think they're forcing this Lord while Flapteasy is zoning out some of the players of YRG, but Yums has that information.
He is mounting Sekai's here. Flapteasy, Retribution battle. Flapteasy, oh, Calteasy! What happened? He falls to the Lord! Sakai falls as well, luckily, but Ogwen is there to help and take the Lord.
He was struck by the Lord. Good thing Falcon's Apbren, they have neither players at that Lord pit. It could have been Sekai's taking that one out, but good thing they also gotten Sekai's at that moment. It was a breathtaking moment for both of our junglers, right? Even for us casters. I didn't notice that Calteasy was already low on life, taking all the damage from the Lord. But it's still a good decision for Falcon's Apbren. But 18 seconds before Calteasy, I don't think they can do much with this Lord.
He was tanking the Lord too much. Now though, oh! The damage will be enough. The burst damage will be enough to burst Ogwen down. He goes down for 60. The base now. Being the main target is wide open. Phew! And remember, Falcon's Apbren. They made sure they take the base. And they strike first, the best of 5.
Eyes on the prize, says Falcon's Apbren. That was a pretty intense fight for game number 1. A battle of attrition for both